keep the music playing.
Hoosiers? Oh my goodness!
Hit it first thing.
I had to.
Out the gate.
I sit over there and I get eye rolls and just, oh my goodness, Indiana again. But for all of the times this past year where the Pacers made it to Game 7 and then had an Achilles injury, and then the Fever were Caitlin Clarkish less and made it to Game 5 against the eventual champions, and then the Colts got off to a great start and had a collapse because they pulled a grandpa in to be a quarterback, and then it's Indiana football.
It's all excuses.
The losingest program up until this year that gets the win for Indiana this year. Oh, what
Fernando
a moment.
Mendoza.
Oh my, Heis Mendoza, Sig Natty. Oh, so many different things, and so excited for my Hoosiers. I'm sorry, Texas people. Better luck next year. You had 2 people in the college football playoff. Probably should have had 3, but better luck next year. By the way, Indiana took a Texas quarterback to be their quarterback next year. But that's, neither here nor there. So once again, just like yesterday, I've been given this place for this moment. So here we go. As somebody, Lizzie, who had no skin in the game, what was the game like for you?
I thought it was a good game. I think that I've been influenced by our proximity throughout the season, where I felt like I had a little bit of skin in the game. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I showed up in my crimson today, but I thought it was a good game. I found myself at times wanting Miami to score just to keep it close. There were a couple of fluke plays, couple of fluke calls on both sides, where I was like, all right, I'll give it to him, or that was BS.
Right. But they kind of let a lot of the things go, and then there were a few things late that it's like, really, you flagged that?
Call this now.
Yeah.
But it was an entertaining game. It was an entertaining game. So happy to see it. Glad the ACC did not win. That's all I'm thinking about.
Especially Miami.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. I mean, no matter which way you go, whether it's Catholics versus convicts, or this matchup was Hicks versus convicts, the Miami will always be known as the convicts. So that's just how it is. But so excited that my Hoosiers got the win after this entire season. But let's get into the Zach Owen show. Minus Zach Owen for a few more days. I'll be here, but I do have Zach's stamp of approval and the red book. So let's get it started the way we do every day on the Zach Owen show with the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we are back at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, the Zach Owen Show. I'm your guest host for a few more days, Kevin, and here with Halie Wells. How are you this morning?
Doing well and cold. How are you?
I'm good. Go ahead and make sure you get that mic there. There we go. So, Halie, why are you here? What do you do?
Okay, so I have created a kind of a different take on a tattoo piercing studio.
Okay.
So we've removed the tattoo side of it and added a lot of the princess vibe.
Okay.
So it's a more upscale. It's a lot easier to tell people, hey, bring your 7-year-old to come and get pierced the safe way, the correct way, with no piercing, stuff from Amazon, and just do it the correct, safe way without having the tattoo shop vibe.
Okay. All right. So, okay, describe the princess vibe that you're talking about.
So whenever I was redoing the building, it started off, I wanted black and white, medical looking, and then I did pink chandeliers. After that, it just went nuts. So I also pierce men, and I have guys who come in that, sorry, you have to sit in the pretty pink princess chair for this, but I do appointment only, so it allows a certain amount of time. No one's rushed. If you have a child that, you know, you don't have to, you have 5 minutes and then we have to get out.
Right.
So it's a lot more, I like to think of it as my safe place that I've created.
Okay. So, all right. So pink chandeliers. I'm guessing that you like pink?
No.
No?
No.
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 We never would have guessed, right?
No, I like purple.
Hey, that's close, right?
It was an accident. It was a happy accident.
Wait, you're that?
Oh no, this was on purpose.
Oh, okay, okay. So
But the overall pink princess vibe was a happy accident.
That was an accident. I really, really didn't mean to go that hard.
yeah.
But I do everything 110%. So
Amen. Amen.
So you just stumbled into the pink thing, and you went for it.
I did.
How did you pick up piercing? Like, how did you get into that profession and decided that you wanted to set up a shop for people to come in and for kids to have a safer space than like a tattoo shop that may be a little grungy?
I still love tattoo shops. Don't get me wrong. It's not
It's a particular vibe.
it's not everyone's vibe, but I do love going into a good tattoo shop every once in a while. I started piercing in 2011, so I just loved it. I love decorating, like being an exterior decorator,
Yes.
if you will. I like doing the ear curations. I did not like having time away from my family so much at tattoo shops, the hours, everything. So I decided that it was time to do something different.
Yeah.
Something that, you know, Baylor students, MCC students, stuff like that, it's a lot easier to, hey mom, can I have money for a piercing? But I'm going here,
Yes.
not,
Yeah.
you know,
Look at the place I'm going to.
come with me to this.
Right.
So we do I let the client choose the music. So,
Amazing. Love that.
well, music is the most important part to feel relaxed.
For sure.
So 90% of the time it's K-pop. I have banned Taylor Swift. That's about to get banned as well.
Dude, you need like a board of things
Oh
that are
my goodness.
unplayable.
Yeah, we can't play these, but I just like them to have their safe and not rush time.
Yeah.
And it probably helps that it's by appointment only as well. So, you know, if the parents are worried about it, then, you know, it's not like you're just making a, fly-by-night decision.
Right.
Yeah, it's well thought out.
It is.
That's great. Well, we're going to get into more with Halie, and we got to check out country music news with Lizzie B right after this.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. NALGENE.com.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. NordVPN.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. We aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit OpenGOAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at auraorganic.com.
WhyPersonalLoans.com. Request a loan anytime. Our partners can offer loans up to $35,000 with varying rates and terms. Review your loan offer with no obligation and decide what works for you. Visit personalloans.com today.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on the screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
This is what $500,000 in a duffel bag looks like. Actually not real. That's because it's actually prop money. It looks realistic from a distance, but up close you can see it says for motion picture purposes. Visit propmoney.com today to get your money seen or money shot right with Prop Money Inc.
We are back on the Zach Owens Show at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It's time to go over to Lizzie B and find out what's going on with country music news.
Yes, singer Chase Rice performed at the Chicago Bears game against the Los Angeles Rams this past weekend. The performance had an even deeper meaning for Rice, though, because he's a longtime friend of Bears head coach Ben Johnson. The two met as kids in North Carolina. They became football teammates in middle school, and then they chose to be roommates in college, played football together at the University of North Carolina, and through it all, they've remained friends. Also, Kenny Chesney is used to selling out stadiums, performing in front of huge crowds, but that doesn't mean that he's always comfortable in the spotlight. During a new appearance on Rob Lowe's Literally with Rob Lowe podcast, Chesney admits that certain social situations kind of freak him out, especially when he has to address a crowd of people with his speaking, not singing voice. He's used to singing to 60,000 people, but if you ask him to speak in front of 600, it's a completely different thing, but he swears he's getting better at it. On the same episode, Chesney mentioned a few things that he does in preparation preparation for touring, which includes what he referred to as some witchcraft stuff. Plasma exchanges, cold plunges, and infrared saunas all sound like they're part of the daily routine of a professional athlete, but is also in the itinerary for the 12-time CMA award-winning singer. And he admitted that all on the podcast. That's about all I've got for you in your country music updates, and I'll see y'all later.
Cold plunge.
I feel like we did that already.
Yeah.
Like
Stepping
just
step outside.
This morning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever done anything like that?
Hell no.
No?
I wouldn't ever do that on purpose.
Yeah.
No, I'm freezing 24/7.
I'm freezing right now, and I don't think it's cold. So.
No.
Yeah. So at the Big 12 Tennis Championship tournament last year, they had a little makeshift like a hot tub, right? Except it was all like an ice bath for all the different, so they could come and soak. And I'm like, I don't.
You should try that after your workout.
Well, once again, I just walk outside. I don't know what it's going to be like come summer,
Right.
Because there's
you
no
may need
escape.
to invest in the hot tub ice bath situation.
I know. I have a few friends that have it, and they swear by it. Like it's like
really
the
good for
little
you.
solo container that they just get into, and I'm like,
Can you choose for it to be hot, or is it strictly just to be holding, like insulating the ice?
I'm not sure. I don't know. But every time I've seen it, it's cold. So I don't know if that says something about what that is. But yeah. So anyway, thank you very much. We are here with Halie Wells. And what is the name of what you do?
It's just Pierced by Halie, so we just keep it simple.
Hey, you know what? That's exactly like how inventive we are here on the Zach Owen Show.
Amen.
Rogue Media, we have the Zach Owen Show, we have the Ann Harder Show, we have the Matt Mosley Show, we have the Pete Sousa Show.
They brought the creators on far too late.
Right. Yeah. Although they're making progress because Cam Stewart, Cam's show is
Boston.
now it's the Wicked Boston Show.
Wicked Boston.
Yeah. So you got to say it like you're in Martha's Vineyard. So Halie, how did you get into this? You mentioned how you got into piercing, but how did you decide, you know what, this is definitely what I want to do with my life?
I absolutely enjoy it. So going to work is not going to work. It is my escape. And I finally found out, if you do what you love, you don't work a day in your life. It's cliche, but it's a real thing. I go into work, and that is my stress reliever.
Stabbing people.
It sounds so awful, but yes, it is. I do love decorating, and unfortunately for my mom heart, I'm really good with piercing children, and I have so much patience for other people's kids.
That's
own,
a gift.
None, but other people's, I have all the patience. So it definitely works. It works with my vibe. It works with my family, my schedule, everything.
That's great. So, where did you grow up? Did you grow up here in Waco?
I did. I actually grew up in Clifton, graduated from China Spring, and I'm back. So.
Yeah. Did you always know that this is where you were going to head, or did you have a different plan?
No, I always knew I wanted to be out of Waco. And then I got older, and here I am.
But did you always know that you wanted to pierce people for a living, or
No.
did you have a different plan and then you end up here?
No, I totally had a different plan, and then I ended up here. I want to get my PhD in psychology when I grow up. So we'll see.
Is that still on the table?
Yeah, I haven't grown up yet.
Education is always on the table.
Yeah.
That's great. So you grew up here, you tried to leave, come back.
Yeah.
Right? Describe for us the piercing process. Now when you say pierce kids, you're talking about just like, I would assume you're talking about like the piercing the ears, like the kind of basic, okay, but I can tell from from your continence that you do other things, right?
Right.
So what's kind of the piercing process for people who haven't done something or wanting to take their kid, or maybe, you know, want to explore a different kind of thing? What's kind of that process like?
Okay, so we were all taught forever ago. Go to Claire's, use the gun, all of the things, ordering Amazon kits to pierce your ears. And that is a big no-no. So the piercing gun you actually can't clean. So every time they put jewelry in it and slam it through your tissue, which it shatters, they clean it with alcohol. It's plastic. So all of the bio goes into that next person's ear. The quality of jewelry is not there. So I use a needle. We use an autoclave, so we sterilize all of our equipment like a doctor's office. And we use titanium or 14 karat gold. That's all that is allowed in our shop. That's it. And I'm just trying to kind of up the game with piercings.
Okay. So plastic is out,
Right.
just like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, well, and K-pop.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Listen, I got my ears pierced at Claire's as a child. Guilty. My mother didn't know better. However, those holes closed 3 separate times. I had to get my ears re-pierced 3 times. Just my first holes. Doesn't work. It's not good. Like you said, it's just slamming it through the cartilage.
Yep.
However, tell me why.
Yeah.
The other piercings that I've done for myself with a thumbtack have survived this long.
I mean, I'm guilty. I am so guilty. I have a piercing from, I think I was 12 years old, in my bathroom, but it's blue, and I'm the professional here, and I have no clue why. I think it was my sterilization process. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely not recommended ever. And thank you, Amazon, for allowing us to have piercing kits where
Oh, don't even get me started on the
You
tattoo guns that you can get.
yeah, and that, yes, that turns out lovely. But then you always end up going back to a shop to get it fixed, and then going back to the person and, hey, will you fix this? Look on Amazon and see if they have a fixer.
God.
I don't know. Stop doing that.
Stop doing that. Right. You're just going to have to pay more money in the end.
Yeah, well, it's actually cheaper, I think, to do it the correct way the first time.
Amen.
So.
Okay, so what if somebody is like, okay, I've got my ears pierced, but I'm looking at maybe doing something more than just the standard kind of earlobe thing. What would be your first suggestion to go, okay, here's where the next step should be?
So I do Piercer's Choice a lot. It's my favorite. People come in, I look at your anatomy, I kind of get to know you, and I go off of your vibe, your anatomy, your age, everything like that. And then we can do like ear curations. And I have a jewelry obsession. So the selection is quite overwhelming, but worth it. And so I'll suggest a few different things. And you take my suggestion, you get a really good deal. You choose your own, you pay full price.
That's funny. Okay, so just your curation sounds super uber fancy, and I'm not sure if I'm smart enough to understand what that is. What does that exactly mean? What do you mean when you say that?
Just decorating.
Okay.
So a fancy Pinterest TikTok term for decorating your ear.
All right. So
Being that I've pierced my own ears, they are very uneven if you look a little close, okay?
I would have never guessed.
Oh my goodness. But I would...
That's your face anyway.
Yeah, you're right. So I would go... I'm interested in a curation process in order to like fill up the space that I have so that it looks more artistic and less like I have uneven earrings. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing that I do is 90% of people get pierced from wherever. and they have uneven piercings. And if you do like ear stacks,
yes,
like the lobe stacks and everything, it makes it look like it's on purpose rather than I have crooked piercings. Or you can just stretch them out and make
You know,
it's like location and jewelry, piercing and jewelry.
it is
Love it.
okay to not fill all available space like you would in a line. Like, you know, when you're in a busy line, they ask you to fill all available space. You don't have to do that on your ears. It's okay.
You should, though.
Yeah, why not? Have you seen a coin slot piercing?
Those
People
are ridiculous.
take out a chunk of the space of their ear and then fill it with rings. Like you have to surgically remove a hole in your ear and then fill it.
Okay, so this brings me to another question. So you have Gage.
I do.
And I know this was very popular when we were talking in the early 2000s when I was in a band and I had a couple piercings and I used to be cool, but...
Keywords used to.
Yeah, agreed. I don't pretend any different.
I'll get his ears pierced soon.
So, but do you ever have someone who gets their ears gauged and there's kind of no going back from that, and then they regret that? And how do you go about that process?
So it's a super easy process. The reason that I went all out is because what we talked about earlier, like it wasn't a phase, Mom. Whenever I grow up, if I hate it, you go and you have plastic surgery and sew it up, and it's a normal earlobe.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, there you go.
It's
Have
very
no
easy.
fear. You're just plastic surgery away, right?
Just a few stitches.
Yeah.
Just a few stitches, not a problem. I've had a few stitches, but not on my ear. All right, well, we're going to get into more with Halie because there's more than just the ear that you can pierce, I am told. And so we might get into some of that here in a little bit. But next, we're going to talk about what we celebrate on this day on January 20th. That after this from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill on the Zach Owen Show.
It's time to start something new at Allen Samuels. Drive in with huge savings on all of our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. From a trail-conquering Jeep Grand Cherokee, towing in style with a Ram Heavy Duty, or cruising the city in a sporty and luxurious Ram 1500, we've got the perfect ride for you. Stop by Allen Samuels in Waco, where we make car buying easy.
Come by, let's be friends.
The You Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. You Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia. At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today. With a focus on performance, design, and customer service, we're here to help you work smarter, not harder. Join us on our journey to simplify your world. Visit acasis.com today. That's ACASIS.com today.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
But boy, it looked effortless.
Man, watch this.
Layups, floaters, threes. He was like an unsolvable equation.
I was born like this.
His resilience, his strength, his belief, adversity never stood a chance.
Know your power.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
We are back here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Before we jump into the celebrations, I want to talk to you about Elite Steel and Supply. All things metal for your building or business. State-of-the-art cutting and fabrication. They're on I-35 in Temple, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, closed on Saturday and Sunday. You know what they do there, don't you?
I sure do, Kevin.
They roll it, cut it, bend it, shape it, form it.
That's amazing.
Yes. So go there for all your metal needs. Thank you for being a sponsor on the Zach Owen Show. Let's talk about what we celebrate today. It's Tuesday, January 20th. It is National Disc Jockey Day.
Hey.
What do you know about a disc jockey, Haley?
0.
It's more informally known as a DJ, right?
Oh, no. I'm back now.
Okay, all right.
I'm back
okay.
now. She's locked in.
Way too early.
I've often said, being a fan of EDM music, I've often said that there's a different tiers of the term disc jockey or
for
DJ,
sure.
right? There's a radio DJ that just
Like a professional disc jockey.
Yes, but at the same time, all they do is, especially nowadays, you can ask Zach about what they used to do in the old days.
Yeah, much different.
Actually put a record on.
Yes.
But nowadays they just push a button on a computer.
Right.
And sometimes they just push
Cue
a button.
up your music
right.
on
They push
Apple.
one button on a computer for every hour, and it plays the thing that's already built for you.
Yeah.
So that to me is like that's more voice than it is actual the disc jockeying of any. And then there is sort of like the wedding DJ, right? Okay.
The games person.
This is something that I actually do, but I think I like to think I do it well. But where they just kind of play, the music that everybody knows, but there isn't. I will say there's an art to it because you don't want an empty dance floor, right? And you have to be sensitive to know when to play what and be able to play. The real art of it is being able to pick music that people want before they know they want it.
I think that DJs at athletic or sporting events are quite literally some of the worst on the face of the planet. Get with the program.
Yeah,
know when the vibe is high and when it's low, when to play what, and then they cut things off like right as it's getting good. Either do that, let the crowd sing, or don't play on top of the band, or
when I play
worst.
Baylor football drives me crazy because if they feel like they always need to do something, and then there's like womp womp womp, and then bah, 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 I'm like too much. But when I did music for football games, I would actually pre-edit the music because if you play something like Sweet Caroline, you're not gonna get to the bop 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 by the end of the timeout.
Right.
So you have to.
Yeah.
So I would pre-edit all the music.
Whenever we had themed nights, especially like high school football games, it would piss me off so badly when the people in control of the aux weren't playing songs on theme. It is like the time to craft the most epic playlist of your goddamn life, and you can't even. That's your responsibility. Don't make me mad.
This
you
is
shouldn't
your
have aux.
Only job, and you're failing.
Literally.
But then to me, the top tier is the EDM DJ / producer, like we've had Dead Mouse talked about on here. My favorite all time is probably Cascade from
Every time
Chicago.
we touch, I get this
And lately he's been kind of the sports DJ. He's been at like F1 races. He did the Super Bowl, Indy 500. He's done a lot of different sports things. But to me, that's because they're actual musicians. They make the music and then they play it and interact with and do the whole thing. So different tiers there. But it's National Disc Jockey Day. We talked a lot about that. It's also National Cheese Lovers Day.
I guess I'm included in that.
I picked a very tongue-in-cheek kind of picture for that. So enjoy that. I mean, do you like cheese?
I feel like everyone likes cheese.
Right.
Like queso.
Oh, that's literally what I was going to say. My favorite variation of cheese is queso.
Yeah. Okay, who has the worst queso then?
Like store-bought? Like whatever the hell I'm making at home? Like, oh my God.
Cheddars.
Cheddars.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't even think I've gotten queso at Cheddar's.
Beef queso at Cheddar's. I'm not a fan.
So Cheddars. Don't
feel
don't
like
get
that's
queso
not
from a
nice.
not Mexican place. What are you doing?
At my house.
Right. Go to the taqueria.
Yeah. Question your life decisions at that point. It's also National Coffee Break Day. I am not a coffee drinker. We know this if you watch the show at all. But coffee break time?
I need a caffeinated beverage. I need like 4 before noon, and then I can switch to water. Coffee break is every hour after I wake up.
All right. So would it be better if you just take the bean and just...
Probably. It'd probably be more efficient, cost efficient. Yeah.
All right. Coffee break. If you need coffee, just pause this, go get coffee, come right back. We'll wait.
Also look up what a disc jockey is.
All right, welcome back. It's also, y'all are going to love this. It's World Day of Snow.
Oh.
Snow. No one's going to help me out there? No? No one's going to do the...
No.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I don't want to engage.
White Christmas? No?
I don't want to engage in anything cold at the moment because I can't feel my fingers as is.
Right. I'm like, yeah.
Being with a bunch of Texans, weak people.
I'm a Tennessean.
No, so I've lived, obviously, in places where it snows. And
yeah, voluntarily is crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so here's the thing about snow. It's absolutely beautiful.
Sure.
From inside.
Yes.
It's also absolutely beautiful when they decide to close things down because of it. And you just get to stay inside because most of the places that I've experienced that have snow also have the infrastructure to handle where you still have power and you still have heat and you don't like just lose everything like you would in Texas.
Right. You also have snow trucks that are built to go clearing
Right.
roads. But then
Exactly.
it gets ugly so fast because
Mhm.
it's mush and
And then all the traffic and the slush and yeah.
ice oh God, it rusts the hell out of your cars.
Yep.
Don't get me started.
And then the potholes.
Not a
and,
fan.
Yep, there's all kinds of things. But from inside, from the beauty and warmth of your own home, it's so great, I will say. Especially one place I lived in Oregon where there were mountains in the distance.
Ooh.
Oh, snow, prairie, mountains, absolutely gorgeous as long as I'm inside. But the worst part is not even anything that y'all have described. It's the actual having to shovel my driveway.
No way.
It hurts my back. I don't like it. I don't want it, but I also don't want to pay for a snowplow, like a snowblower either.
None of that.
But I was fortunate enough. We were snowed in at one place, and we had lost power. We needed to get out to a different place that had power, but we couldn't get out of our driveway. We had someone plowing our road that happened to be the dad of one of my son's friends at school, and he literally plowed out our driveway so we could leave.
Yeah, no.
Hey, It was a blessing. I will say that. Okay. World Day of Snow. Incidentally, there's a cold spell coming in Texas. Just so you know, it's not even cold yet, y'all. National Butter Crunch Day.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm not even going to try.
Butter Crunch.
Is that like what's in the inside of a Butterfinger?
I think it is that it's like a chocolate kind of like chocolate nut kind of on a biscuit. I don't know. It's not crunchy butter. It's not that. That's gross. But get new butter at that point. But butter crunch. You see, if you're snowed in, enjoy some of this.
Yeah, I'll try.
There you go. It's also National Penguin Awareness Day. I think this works with the snow as well. This observance raises awareness about penguin species and the environmental threats that they face. So there you go. Those are the things.
I love Happy Feet.
It is a great, isn't it great? I love Happy Feet too. Yes. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's a movie in 2007. She's gonna check me. I think it's 2007. 6-7.
2006.
It was one or the other. There we go. So that's what we celebrate on this day, January 20th. Joining us again is Halie Wells of Pierced by Halie, the legendary, aptly named piercing shop. Okay, so we talked about piercing ears, but I noticed even from you that you can pierce other things. What are some of the overview of some of the other things that you may get into piercing?
What are the things that I don't?
So well, no. We'll get there.
You can pierce everything.
You can pierce everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Okay.
Everything.
So what's after the ears? We talked about like, okay, you only have the lobes, how to do the rest of the ears. What would be your first suggestion to somebody who's like, I want to do something else? What's your first go-to?
Nose.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
100%.
What's the downfall of the nose piercing? Any
Allergies.
allergies?
Oh my goodness, in Texas, the allergies.
What do you mean? Why so?
Blowing your nose
Yes.
with a piece of metal in it as it's healing, as
piercing bump party.
Yes. It's just kind of a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a part of it.
I would imagine, and I've had a few people in my family get their nose pierced, that it hurts. Like,
It's not really that bad.
Like, no. Meaning like there's instantaneous tears without being able to control them, just because it's like you kind of like get bopped in the nose, right?
Right. You have one tear on the side that I pierce. So there's one like dramatic tear, and I keep a paper towel. So whenever I see that big dramatic tear, then you can have your paper towel. But it's always one on the same side.
That's awesome. That's great. So what you need to do is you need to set up a camera in slow motion and get that shot, so then they can always remember their dramatic nose piercing. That'd be the.
They cried.
Yeah. Okay, so you get the nose. Now what? What's next? What's the next? And okay, let me back up. The nose. There's different ways to do the nose. Do you do the side? Do you do the other side? Does the side matter? Do you do in the middle? Because you could do that.
So I started piercing a long time ago, and there were different sides for different things. Now it is your selfie side. So you pick your selfie side, and then
describe this for me. Sorry.
like if you go to take a selfie, and then you turn. No one ever takes a selfie from. Don't take a selfie from
straight on
ever. And your good side, I guess.
All right.
So then you can add 2 on your nose, or it just depends on your vibe where you would go from there.
Gotcha. So if my selfie side is the back, how do I just pierce the back of my neck then?
Dermal that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good to know. 'Cause I think that's probably my best side. All right. we're going to get into just a little bit more. We got to take a last break here in this hour. So we're going to get into even more piercing on the other side with Halie from Halie, Pierced by Halie. After this, on the Zach Owen Show at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. We offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Bubble wasn't here. I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
We are back at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on the Zach Owen Show. I am not Zach Owen. I'm shorter and I have a lot more hair. I'm Kevin. I have just Zach's stamp of approval, and I'm going to tell you about one of our longtime sponsors on the Zach Owen Show, Allen Samuels. It's the start of something new sales event at Allen Samuels in Waco. Drive into 2026 with incredible deals on our full lineup of our Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram vehicles, whether you're conquering the trails in a new Jeep Wrangler or towing. It says towing, but it means towing with style in a Ram heavy duty or cruising the city in a luxurious Ram 1500. We've got the perfect ride for you. We make car buying easy. Your friends in the car business, Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Come by.
I think that they had to have had a High School Musical fan a part of their new 2026 campaign.
Yeah.
The start of something new. This is the start of something new.
Yeah, I know.
It feels so right to be here with
I must confess, I never really maybe like watched all of the movies like all the way
High
through.
School Musical? No, that's because Camp Rock is superior. Zac Efron didn't even sing in the first movie.
Okay. I don't care about either one, honestly. But I will occasionally sit down with my kids who are watching it, and then I'll see something. I'm like, I never knew that was like that, you know. And I'm like, that's super cheesy. Wow.
Disney movies.
I know. So we're here with Halie Wells of Pierced by Halie, and so I have to know, what is the strangest thing you have ever had to pierce? Remember, you're on YouTube. You can say whatever you want. And I think Zach Owen would encourage you.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 3 guesses.
Okay.
Let's play that
You're
game.
gonna put that on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And it is worse than you're thinking.
I cannot wait to hear what you come up with right now.
Let's see. I will say somewhere in the no-no square.
Oh, that's too easy. That's a normal thing.
That's a no. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Phew. Wow. I see that would be where my extreme of where I would think. Okay, so we're talking about like anybody pierce their chin, something strange like yeah.
I feel like you're.
I'm way under. See,
Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay.
There's just nothing I haven't pierced.
Okay. All right. Elbow.
Oh, I haven't pierced an elbow. Oh, you know what? Yes, I have. No. Yes. So there's nothing I haven't pierced.
Knuckle.
Yeah. Dermal.
Huh. Palm of the hand.
That's dumb. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I haven't pierced that.
Okay.
It's on the list, I guess.
All right. So we found something. So
That would.
a
A lot of tattoo artists don't even tattoo palms of the hand because it fades so fast.
I
Like,
know.
why would you even pierce it?
I know.
Vascular and all of the.
Ugh.
Okay, so we did find something you haven't pierced. All right. So,
So
wherever
piercing
your
your
imagination
palm.
might go, I guess she's pierced it.
Yep. Except the palm.
So except the palm of the
Except
hand.
the palm. Have you ever?
Left or right cheek?
Oh.
Left, right, upper cheek, glute, cheek. Yeah?
Yeah.
Dermals.
There was a whole phase with too many's and back in that time.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you ever done the, like, I guess it's just a form of artwork in piercing. It's not meant to be, like, sustainable because it's, like, multiple piercings lined up and then you have, like, you take them out immediately after, I guess. Have you done that? What does that process look like? And how do you get people to agree to that?
You find people who are, it definitely has to be something that they're looking for, but it's a corset piercing and they are beautiful and amazing. They do not last, but photo shoots and stuff like that, they're amazing for it.
Wow.
And then you put lace in it and it's super pretty, but not realistic to be a long term.
The snags? Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that to me, I'm like, if it catches on anything, I'm toast.
Well, people do suspension also. So like you pierce big hooks in your body and suspend by your body. It's actually really neat.
I'm out. Okay, so if anybody wants anything pierced, give us a last what you do, how to get in touch with you, and things like that.
So my Instagram's at Pierced by Halie, and I think that it's tagged on everything because my name is spelled crazy. And I have a booking link on all of my socials, so it's a super easy process.
All right. And so whether you want your daughter to get her first piercing or if you want your palm pierced, maybe this is your opportunity. Do the
I feel
first
like he should
thing.
get his palm pierced later.
Yeah, you keep bringing it up. Do you want your palm pierced?
No, I use my hands for other things, and so we don't need to worry about those getting snagged on anything. So, thank you very much. Don't leave because you get to tell the bad joke of the day. You get to choose from that list, the dwindling list here toward the end. But first, we're going to check in with Lizzie B to see what else is going around in Waco, Texas.
You can join the NAACP of Waco and the Community Race Relations Coalition of Waco tomorrow. JK, it's Tuesday, not Wednesday. Thursday, January 22nd. This is happening Thursday for the CRRC's first quarterly meeting of 2026. It's going to be at St. Albans Parish Hall, and there's going to be a very special dinner and a movie. The film being premiered, Documenting a Tool of Oppression, is a documentary that chronicles a young black wife and mother in Alabama who was terrorized by 6 white men that were never prosecuted for their actions. It highlights her bravery in speaking the truth in the Jim Crow South and the erasure of black women's stories. The documentary exposes the weapon of story and systemic racism and highlights our own obligation to speak the truth with courage in our quest for justice. The film screening will be immediately followed by a facilitated discussion to process the issues that were raised in the documentary, as well as explore local steps towards justice here in Waco. A free dinner will be provided for all attendees, so be sure to RSVP online at crrcwaco.org. Also, this weekend, the City of Killeen Public Library is hosting their Lego Day, which is a free building experience designed to inspire creativity and imagination through hands-on Lego brick building. It's for all ages, Kevin. Don't worry, you can still go.
Yes!
Lego Day will take place again Saturday, January 24th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Killeen Civic and Conference Center. Again, Lego enthusiasts of all ages are invited to show up, build, and create in a welcoming environment that encourages imagination, teamwork, and problem solving of all kinds. I'm Elizabeth Riley with Act Locally Waco and Rogue Media Network, and I'll see y'all later.
Cancel the palm piercing. I gotta build Legos.
Yeah.
I gotta. I see. I knew.
Put it a little
no, I knew
further
I had to use them for something. So
Yeah.
And it's not tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow.
I thought that today was Wednesday.
Okay.
I was saying it was tomorrow, thinking it was already Wednesday, but
Gotcha.
no.
Well, tomorrow you
today's
can say
Tuesday.
tomorrow.
There you go.
My 3-year-old
It's in 2
says tomorrow.
Tomorrow Eve.
well, it was also like really difficult was we were getting ready for our Disney trip because, letting them know we're going to Disney and not tomorrow. And so she would go, tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
She's just counting days. That's so sweet, so precious.
Yeah. So tomorrow means sometime in the future. So
Not today.
Halie Wells from Pierced by Halie, thank you very much for joining us today. Hopefully this was not too much of a painful process. And I don't want to say hopefully your piercings are more painful, but I mean, I would hope that, piercing yourself with something is more painful than just talking.
Oh, I don't pierce myself.
Not anymore,
No.
Lizzie B. You get to the great privilege and honor of telling us the bad joke of the day. Have you selected?
I have selected.
All right.
I chose the first one because they are all very bad.
Yes, that's the idea.
Okay, so why don't mountains get cold in the winter?
Why?
Because they don't wear snow caps.
Snow caps, get it? Snow cap? No, okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. It gets worse the more you have to explain it, I've found. Okay.
God.
Well, thank you very much again for joining us. And we're going to take a look at news and weather from our friends at KWTX and a commercial break. And then we will be back with Buddy Vargas over on the stage after that at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill on the Zach Owens Show. Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. We've uncovered new details about the brutal beating of a 3-year-old boy by a Fort Hood sergeant. According to his arrest warrant, Sergeant Thomas Thames told police the beating happened because the boy didn't want to work on his ABCs. News 10 has obtained video from a neighbor's Ring camera that shows when Thames took the boy outside to discipline him. The footage shows he used excessive force, punching the child in the back multiple times. Thames told police he didn't mention the incident to the boy's mother, who was was inside the apartment working. He admitted to police that he went too far. The boy was treated at a Waco hospital for neck pain. Thames turned himself in after the video went viral. He's charged with injury to a child. And in this week's Wheel of Justice, Waco police are looking for 62-year-old Brian Patrick Bush. He is 6 feet tall and weighs 290 pounds. He's wanted for a probation violation and a felony while driving intoxicated. If you know where he is, call Crime Stoppers. Remember, you could get a cash reward. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
A winter storm is set to move its way through central Texas and the southern plains this upcoming weekend, and you're going to want to keep up with that forecast. For the latest on this weekend's winter storm, go to our website, kwtx.com. For today, it's going to be a pretty nice day of weather, very seasonable with mostly cloudy skies overhead. Morning temperatures in the low to mid 30s will only warm into the mid to upper 50s this afternoon, so a little bit cooler today compared to yesterday. We do have some rain chances tomorrow, 40% chance of scattered morning rain on Wednesday, mainly near and east of I-35, with highs in the mid 60s. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Welcome back to the Zach Owen Show. -1 Zach Owen. I'm Kevin, usually over there in the producer's chair, but here because Zach said, "You got this," and I was stupid enough to believe him. Wanted to tell you about one of our new sponsors here on the Zach Owen Show. That is Patient First Direct Primary Care. They kind of take out some of that big business of the medical side. It's Dr. Allison and PA Mark Roberts on 15190 Badger Ridge Boulevard, Suite 102. Personalized healthcare that puts you, the patient, first. PatientFirstDirect.com. Thank you very much for being a sponsor on the Zach Owen Show. You can catch their ads along the way as well. We're fortunate enough now to have Buddy Vargas here with us playing music on the stage at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. How are you, sir?
Doing good, man. Good. Thank you for the opportunity. I know Zach's not here, but I want to thank Zach as well. You know, man, of course.
Wow, absolutely.
An honor to be here with you guys, man.
That's great. Awesome. Well, so, Buddy, where are you from?
I live out in Central Texas in the Green area, New Braunfels and Green. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
live right on the border.
A little bit south of here.
Yeah. I got up about 5:30 this morning to get my hair. Hey, man, I love what I do. So
that's awesome. So, what brought you to music in your life?
Oh man, I got a long history of family lineage, I guess you would say. All my family's into music, and so I just kind of fell into it as well. I didn't realize it until I was about 18 when I was like, I'm going to start playing guitar. So that's when I started. So just a couple of years now.
Yeah, just a few years. So you say a long lineage. Who did you pick the guitar up from first?
I was never taught anything. I just always had, my dad was a musician, down on Music Hall of Fame, vocalist and this and that. And so there was always musical instruments running around the house, from timbales to accordions to basses and guitars and all kinds of stuff. And so they were just always there to piddle around on, So that's how I picked it up.
That's great. That's awesome. Well, why don't you start us off with a song? What do you want to play for us first?
Sure, man. This one, there's no real story behind it. I was just thinking about, when you're really into somebody and your boyfriend, girlfriend kind of situation, and somebody's got to split, got to go home or whatever. And I was thinking about that moment where it's like, don't go, stay around, stick around.
Right.
So this one's called Tell Me to Stay. I didn't want to leave. Oh no, I didn't want to say goodnight. I didn't want to let your hand go, baby. I didn't want you to wave goodbye. I wanted that kiss to burn me just a little more. I wanted those eyes to say, baby, stay with me. Let's lock that door and get tangled up in each other's arms until that morning light. Now, baby, let the sparks and desire lead us, get so close to feel the heat, melt the skin between us, starting a fire that burns right to the soul. Tell me to stay, say the word, and baby, I'm yours. My heart is on fire. Yeah, it's a feeling like I never known. It started when your pretty smile hit me so hard, it left me hurting for more. Let's get tangled up in each other's arms until that morning light. Now, baby, let the sparks and desire lead us, get so close to feel the heat, melt the skin between us, starting a fire that burns right to the soul. Tell me to stay, say the word, and baby, I'm yours. Tell me to stay, say the word. Tell me to stay, say the word. Now, baby, let the sparks and desire lead us, get so close to feel the heat, melt the skin between us, starting a fire that burns right to the soul. Tell me to stay, say the word. Tell me to stay, Say the word, and baby, I'm yours. Yeah, baby, I'm yours. There you go.
Buddy Vargas on the Zach Owen Show. That was great. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
What are some of the influences that you've picked up along the way? Aside from your family, what are some of the things that you listened to growing up that kind of influence your style today?
Yeah, aside from the Tejano roots that, the family, I grew up in Kansas, man. I moved to Texas back and forth a few times, but finally when I was about 11, moved to Texas and left behind a wife and 3 kids. Just kidding. But so I listened to all kinds of stuff back there. Back in the day in Walcott, Kansas, on the radio, you would hear on the same radio station, you would hear Elvis right alongside the Bee Gees, right along the Bay City Rollers, right alongside Willie, you know. And so I listened to all kinds of stuff growing up. But when I started stealing my mom's cassettes, it was like George Strait and all the 80s country, 90s country. But what changed my songwriting direction was Radney Foster, man. Radney Foster from, Foster and Lloyd days, and when he started doing his own solo stuff, and I found his cassette. I worked at a rental car place, and I found his cassette in a rental car. It was in the deck, from there I was like, I know this name, I know this guy, and then I started listening to it and started reading the liner notes on the cassette, and I was like, man, that changed my songwriting direction right then and there. So Radney's my biggest influence by far, man.
Yeah, that's great. That's a deep dive influence there. That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
So this is the time of the morning we talk about what happened on this day in country music history. So we got quite a few things here today. Take a listen, see if you know any of these things or these things strike a chord. In 1959, now, we weren't around then, George Jones released his 6th studio album called Country Church Time, which included multiple early gospel recordings by Mr. Jones. In 1979, it was her birthday yesterday. Dolly Parton was at #1 on the country charts with Baby I'm Burnin', which was released as a double A-side single with I Really Got the Feeling. So that happened. And then in 1985, Alabama released There's No Way, which went to #1 on the country charts. 2008, on what, this is an interesting one here, on what was considered on what was coincidentally Slim Whitman's 85th birthday, a premature obituary was published by the Nashville, Tennessean newspaper. It was later picked up virally on different newspapers' websites and kind of created a new thing. Of course, he didn't die for, I think, 5 years after the fact.
That's crazy.
But for a little bit there, everybody thought, oh, well wishes. But no, it's like, reminds me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I'm still alive.
Yes, and the news traveled a lot slower back then, too, not like today, right? So.
Right, yeah. And then 2014, it was announced that Florida Georgia Line's Cruise had become the best-selling digital country single in history after having over 6.6 million downloads to that point in time. And then 2016, Tim McGraw released Humble and Kind, which became his 25th country #1 hit single. And then in 2021, following the release of his Dangerous, the double album, Morgan Wallen became the first artist to have 6 songs in the top 10 of the Hot Country Songs charts at the same time.
That's crazy.
That is either a credit to him or a downfall of the 2021 country music scene. I don't know which one, but one or the other might be true. We'll see.
It's all music, man.
Thank you very much for being here. Why don't you play us another song here?
Sure. This one's called No Tomorrow. It's actually my latest single, and just wrote it about what I do, man. I go out on the road and then getting home and finally just hanging out with the one you want to be with, you know, because, you know, like that Parker McCollum song, it says, I'm on the road so long, I want to be home, right? Or something to that nature. I'm at home so long, I want to be on the road, you know, so this one's called No Tomorrow. It's been storming all night long. I can't stop thinking about you. It seems that lately I've been gone more than I've been loving on you. And I sure am lucky to have you, darling, loving a music man like me. And I'll tell you a little secret when I get home then. You just gotta believe, 'cause I'm gonna hold on to you tight and love on you like there's no tomorrow. Pray the sun takes its time to let that moon linger on a little longer, so I can love on you all night long. Like there's no tomorrow. It's been raining steady, but my focus is all on you. So get those candles ready, 'cause when the lights go out, we'll do what lovers do. I sure am lucky to have you, darling, loving a music man like me. I'll tell you a little secret when I get home that you just gotta believe, 'cause I'm gonna hold on to you tight and love on you like there's no tomorrow. Pray the sun takes its time to let that moon linger on a little longer, so I can love on you all night long. Like there's no tomorrow, we can love on each other all night long. Yes, I'm gonna hold on to you tight and love on you like there's no tomorrow. Pray the sun takes its time to let that moon linger on a little longer, so I can love on you all night long. Like there's no tomorrow. Like there's no tomorrow.
Buddy Vargas on the stage at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. That's such a great song.
Thank you.
Good feeling. Is there a particular story that was behind that? I know you mentioned the influence that went into it, but is there something personal in there?
I was just coming home from a show when I was in Orlando, Texas. Orlando, I don't know how you pronounce it. And it was just raining, and I was just thinking, man, I just want to get home safe. And so that's where that came out of, you know. That was a few years back. I wrote it probably about 12 years ago. So.
And you said that's new single?
Current single,
out?
Yeah. I just decided to put it out.
Awesome. Where do people find that?
Oh, man, I got music out on all the digital download sites, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, YouTube, music, all over, you know, just wherever you get your music these days. It's not like the old days anymore, you know.
Right. So not like the old days. Would you say that it's, because we've had this discussion with musicians, and would you say it's better or worse when it's not like the old days?
Financially, it's worse.
Okay.
But it's better because your reach is further.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people would have to come to your show to buy a CD if you're at a level like I am, where I'm not big, well known or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But there's no money in streaming or anything. But it's good to get your name out there and trying to get people listening.
Yeah. I know. I heard a quote from Adam Levine one time. He's like, you know, talking about like people downloading music. Of course, this was like toward those Napster, what's the other LimeWire. In those days, he's like, I don't care how you get my music, but if you like it, come to a show, buy a T-shirt, that kind of stuff. So
that's the thing about being independent nowadays. You got to be your own marketing, managing. I mean, you don't have to, but you can do it. You can make a pretty good living at it.
Yeah.
Doing all
there was another friend that I had that he was approached. He did all of his own stuff. Of course, he was in the Christian music industry and did like camps over the summer. And he was approached several different times by a few people wanting to sign him. And he's like, can you guarantee that I make X amount? And they're like, no. He's like, well, that's what I do on my own.
Yeah, there's a lot of independent artists, man. There's so many good artists that are out there right now that a lot of people just don't know about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, thanks very much for being on the show. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Buddy Vargas right after this on the Zach Owens Show from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill.
Elite Steel and Supply. At Elite Steel and Supply, they cut out the middleman to efficiently manufacture and deliver metal buildings and metal roofing. Elite's expert team has helped contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers bring their projects to life with fewer hassles and headaches. Elite's bulletproof processes ensure you get straightforward design plans, premium materials, and faster turnaround times. Call them at 254-435-4801. That's Elite Steel and Supply.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. We offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Bubble wasn't here. I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with scratch defense non-stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Back here on the Zach Owens Show, live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. We have Buddy Vargas with us, treating us to some music. So, Buddy, we talked about influences, but right now, if I were to go wherever you were listening to music, and what's playing? What's next in the queue for you?
Man, well, I'm all over the place. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll go from listening to Radney to George Strait to the Smithereens to Concrete Blonde to all over the place. Descendants, punk rock stuff. I'm all over, man.
Yeah.
Boys to Men. Everywhere.
All right. I like any 90s rap you throw in there?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, man. It was whatever would be popular because by that time I was on the road and just stuck in what I was stuck in with the Tejano thing. I was on the road for 12 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Running up and down in tour buses across Mexico and the United States and stuff like that. So,
what was that time like?
Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the longest trip you've made on a tour bus? Like,
on a tour bus?
Yeah. So, I know, I went from in one night. I went from Detroit to St. Louis in one night.
Okay.
So,
well, we've done plenty of those.
Yeah.
I would say from the South Texas tip all the way to the South Acapulco, Mexico. So it took about 2 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And then to go do a 45-minute set and then 2 days home. Yeah.
Well, okay. So I know I have my own personal. What's the furthest you've driven for the least amount of people in the crowd?
Oh, man. Every night. It's funny, though, because it doesn't matter if there's people there or not. I'm still there to do a job, and I'm still there to hold whatever people are there and sell beer. Like the Warren Brothers, another favorite songwriters of mine, they have a song called I Don't Sell a Lot of Music, but I Sell a Lot of Beer. And that's the way I think, too. But I've gone 6 hours, to play for 2 people, 3 people, and that's the staff.
Right.
But I still get paid. They still appreciate it, and I still enjoy the ride and the drive and just the road's in my blood. So
yeah,
I just love what I do, man.
That's great. Well, speaking of loving what you do, we love what you do. So why don't you share with us another song? What do you got for us this time?
Sure. This one's called "It's You, Baby," and I wrote this one for. I was playing at a place and I saw a couple sitting there and they were kind of all lovey-dovey and whispering sweet nothings into their ears and stuff like that. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking this is a song for all those guys that got the ladies making them see hearts all day long, just popping up over the head like a cartoon, and all of a sudden that tree branch over there is shaped like a heart, and that bush over there is shaped like a heart magically, and his girl's looking at him and saying, "What has gotten into you? Are you okay?" I think the correct answer should always be, "It's you, baby." And that's the name of this one right here. It's called "It's You, Baby." Well, I feel so high like I could fly, but I don't need wings. Something's got me, I feel so alive, it's like nothing I've ever dreamed. They're asking what could it be, what's gotten into you? I say, it's you, baby, you got me thinking about love, got me thinking about rings, got me seeing hearts and everything. You got me thinking about us, got me thinking about things in a life with you kind of way. Wanna know what it is that makes my heart beat true? Well, it's you, baby, you, baby, you. Now I don't think the sky's ever looked as bright as it does right here tonight. I see all those stars shining in your eyes, just where you see a fire burning in mine. You're asking what could it be, what's gotten into you? I say, it's you, baby, you. Got me thinking about love, got me thinking about rings, got me seeing hearts and everything. You got me thinking about us, got me thinking about things in a life with you kind of way. Wanna know what it is
is that makes my heart beat true? Well, it's you, baby, you, baby, you. Now I don't know how we got here. It's a crazy hot kind of cool. But you lead and I'll follow. It's all you, baby, you, baby, you. You got me thinking about love, got me thinking about rings, got me seeing hearts in everything. You got me thinking about us, got me thinking about things in a life with you kind of way. Wanna know what it is that makes my heart beat true? Well, it's you, baby, you, baby, you. Oh, yeah, it's you, baby, you.
Buddy Vargas on the Zach Owens show. I love that little guitar lick there.
Thank you.
That's good. That's awesome. It's always I appreciate the talent of kind of almost putting in a lead lick in the middle of just one acoustic there.
Thank you, man. Melody. I try and think of melody and just,
Yeah, I always experiment with different tunings, or I actually made my own capo to where I cut some of it off so I can kind of more of an open tuning, so I can do some stuff like that. So I always appreciate the kind of creativity to think outside of, well, I'm just confined to one instrument. Oh well,
it opens up your creativity too. Different melodies if you use capo and the way you're doing.
Yeah, different tunings and all that, and then that opens up all the different vocal melodies, and then and then the lyrics just kind of follow after that too. Yeah, that's cool. Buddy, when's your birthday?
Well, every year.
Yeah, that's right. It happens once a year, doesn't it?
February 20th.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I believe yesterday Kristen's birthday was the 20th too.
Wow, she's a great writer, man.
I know. Yeah. So that's funny that y'all share that time. It's coming up soon, isn't it?
Yep, that's right.
You see, I am in the middle of, or I'm toward the end of birthday season. I average one birthday a month from July all the way through March. I have 7 kids,
that's
and
right,
so
I saw that,
so I got 2 within a week coming up, like literally a week apart. So.
Wow, man.
Pray for me on my budget. The last one of our birthdays is me, and so by the time we get there, I'm like, don't bother getting Dad anything. I'll be all right.
That's right. That's right.
Well, this is the time of the morning where we talk about celebrity birthdays. I don't have the magic button that Zach does to talk about the local birthdays, but. Here we go with highlighting some celebrity birthdays. Like we mentioned yesterday was Dolly Parton. Today, on this day in 1930, Buzz Aldrin was born, Apollo astronaut to the moon. He was on that first moon landing. I think he was the second guy on or was he the one in the lunar? I don't know.
I can't.
I have my doubts about that whole thing anyway. But Buzz Aldrin was born in 1930. In 1952, Paul Stanley from Kiss, the guitarist from Kiss. I have a picture of him in his makeup. I could have selected without it, but just like most women would say, he probably looks better with it. In 1956, Bill Maher, talk show host, kind of has run the gamut between some different shows and networks, always seeming to remain himself, even though his viewpoints somewhat changed along the way. But, shouldn't we all be open to that? And then in 1965, Now what I would consider, see, it seems funny to say this, but what I would consider now a country music legend, John Michael Montgomery. A country music singer, writer, also I think little known, or that some of his songs were then crossed over into a competitor for Boyz II Men that you mentioned, All for One.
Right.
So some of his love songs made it over into the R&B charts as well. And then in 1966, Rainn Wilson, actor famous for playing Dwight from The Office, was born in 1966. 1978, most of our audience may not know this guy, but Omar Sy is a French actor in movies like Lupin, Night Shift, and one of my personal favorites, Burnt. I am always a sucker for food movies. I love all kinds of different food movies. Burnt, the main actor of that, the guy who, his name is escaping me now, but the guy who was in the singing movie with Lady Gaga.
Star is Born.
The guy who's now in all the Uber Eats ads, an Eagles fan, but name's escaping me. But he was Omar Sy was played a French cook in Burnt in 1978. He was born.
Bradley Cooper.
What's that?
Bradley Cooper.
That's the one. Yes, thank you very much for that. And then in 2000, we're going to enter this century. Tyler Hero, NBA basketball player for the Miami Heat, was born. And then in 2003, which makes me feel really old because that was when I was married and this guy was born, J.J. McCarthy, college football champion and now NFL quarterback with the Vikings, was born in this century in 2003. So that's your birthdays. If it's your birthday, enjoy the day, have a good day, make it your day, as long as it doesn't conflict too much with other people's days. We are happy to have Buddy Vargas with us. Share with us another song.
Sure, man. This is a brand new one. I got the idea for this one. I was playing out in Hondo, Texas, and it was at the end of the night, last song of the night, and I was, I said, hey, bartender, well, first I was like, thank you all, good night, that's going to do it for me. I said, hey, bartender, you can turn on your jukebox now. And the first song that came on was Gary Stewart's Empty Glass, And there was this gentleman sitting at the end of the bar, way at the back end of the bar, and he just kind of put his head down and he started, I could tell he was going through something. Gave me an idea. I was like, man, that guy's got to be going through something. So I got the idea to write this song. It's called Tears in the Rain. And if anybody out there in YouTube land knows William Beckman's people, get this song to William Beckman because I kind of wrote it with him in mind. So it's called Tears in the Rain. Got some Gary Stewart on and an empty glass. The whiskey's gone, but her memory keeps storming back. The jukebox knows I'm hurting while the whiskey's burning. So here I am drinking through the rain. Tears like the rain are falling now. One by one a memory fills my mind. Tears in the rain, a heart breaks down. Can't cover it up, there's no disguise. Hides the pain on my face, but it won't wash away by crying. All these tears in the rain. Back of the bar's just the front, where I hide like a fool. Sitting here drinking way too much, trying to get over you. The bottle hears me cursing while a storm is stirring. So here I am drinking through the rain. Tears like the rain are falling now. One by one a memory fills my mind. Tears in the rain, a heart breaks down. Can't cover it up, there's no disguise. Hides the pain on my face, but it won't wash away by crying. All these tears in the rain. Tears like the rain are falling now. One by one those memories come back around. Tears in the rain, a heart breaks down. Can't cover it up, there's no disguise. Hides the pain on my face, but it won't wash away by crying. All these tears in the rain, no, they won't wash away. All these tears in the rain, tears in the rain.
Buddy Vargas with us on the Zach Owen Show from the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Wonderful, wonderful song there. Love that. Buddy, are you a sports fan at all?
You know, I've watched a big game, you know, but I'm into BMX, skateboarding. I watch X Games, things like that, but
Yeah?
and NASCAR and
All
F1.
right.
But I'll watch a big game, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there was a big game last night. We're going to talk about that with our sports guy from the Pete Sousa Show, Cam, right after this commercial break.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
Hi, I'm Mitch, the co-founder of Cake, a sexual health and wellness company designed for today and designed for you. Yes, you. The entire product line can be found at hellocake.com, and it's also available in every Walmart near you.
Relax with Hemp Delicious.
Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Welcome back to the Zach Owens Show. I'm Kevin, not Zach. Don't worry, Zach will be back in a couple days, and I have his stamp of approval. He made a big mistake. But I want to tell you about one of our new sponsors. This is Universal Windows. Transform your home with premium window, door, and siding installation services. Universal Windows Direct make upgrading your home simple and stress-free with a seamless installation or replacement process tailored to your needs. Check them out today at universalwindowscentraltexas.com. It is now time that we go over to Cam Stewart here. Let me make sure I put on the headphones so I can hear him clearly. There we go.
Yeah, who needs to hear me anyway?
Oh, man. You know what? I say, Hoosiers, getting it done, man.
This is really your day. This is really your sports day.
Well, here's the thing. I tried to express this. Maybe you can feel this a little bit, right? Pacers make it to Game 7, and you cannot convince me otherwise. They wouldn't have won that game had Halie not gotten his Achilles. He was on a tear, and then they lose the Fever lose Caitlin Clark early in the season, but still managed to take the eventual champions to double overtime in Game 5 with nobody on their roster and, 4 Olympians on the other side. And then the Colts get off to an absolute burner and then have a historic collapse. And of course, of all things, it's Indiana University football that comes out and bails out our state after this entire year.
Isn't that crazy, man? Like we were talking when the finals were up, like when Albert went down, we were saying like, man, is there like a curse here? There's like something happening. This is all, and you just read them off. That was before obviously the Daniel Jones thing and everything. So I mean, you had to think like somewhere in the back of your mind, like, is Mendoza going to blow out his ACL here in the second quarter?
Right. Well, and he got the bloody lip.
Yep.
He went for it on that 4th down and had what I hearkened to the Elway moment. Elway win the Super Bowl when he spun. He kind of had that same almost kind of moment there. and the nothing. The refs calling nothing early in the game, and then some of the mysterious flags late in the game was some of the Carson Beck roughing the passer penalty and things like that. It was like the situational things didn't add up. But from an outside perspective, what was it like for you? I mean, everybody outside of no skin in the game just wanted a good game, and this was maybe one of the best national championship games ever, right?
It was great, man. It really was. I think back to games like we've had a lot of duds in the national championship game. I think back to Alabama and Clemson had 2 pretty good ones back-to-back years, and then had a dud a couple years later. The thought I had though when Mendoza goes into that touchdown is my first thought is 06 Rose Bowl, Texas and USC, and Vince Young having that 4th and 5. Like that Mendoza play, I had goosebumps watching it. I don't have skin in the game. I was rooting for Indiana. But I don't have skin in the game, and I saw that. I'm like, wow. There's a couple times a year when you watch something live in sports, and you're like, we're going to see that for a long, long time. And that's exactly what I thought of Mendoza yesterday. I mean, it's tough to not root for this team as an outsider. In fact, I don't know that there's any outsider that's not rooting for Indiana in this run. It's probably false hope for everybody else, but it gives hope to literally anybody. You hear about it from people all the time. Like, well, if I can do it, anybody can do it. This is the ultimate example of if I can do it, anyone can do it. In theory. Right. Not everyone has a Kirk Sicknick. And like, it's just, I saw a headline this morning, Kevin, that said, there is no hyperbole with this Indiana football story. Like, there's no way that you can stretch it out of the imagination of how crazy it already is. This is not like the program that stunk forever and has been on a good decade. This was 2 years ago. We're talking about 3-9, 2 years ago, and the losingest college football program ever. I mean, you can't say enough about it. You really can't. I had a lot of fun watching that. I know you had the skin in the game, and that was probably emotional for you. But I was having fun.
It was one of those that, I had nothing to do with it, but when you cover a team, you have that attachment, right? Regardless of, I graduated from there and everything, but that aside, when you cover a team, you know them and you see this. And of course, I don't know that anybody outside of the people that knew anything about this really paid a whole lot of attention up until maybe the Big Ten championship against Ohio State, maybe not even until Alabama. And then they were blindsided thinking, well, where did this come from? And, I'm over here going, I know exactly where this came from. I've been watching this for 2 years in this transformation. So, yes, super excited. Not to mention, I knew 2 punts before the blocked punt that it was going to happen. Just had the feeling. I saw
you and Signetti.
I saw,
you and the guys
I
that
saw it happen.
Yeah.
And then on the last interception play, before the ball hiked, I went, we need a turnover right here. And there we go. And I actually my son caught me on video saying that. So you can go check that out on our.
That's crazy. This is not to brag. I had a moment like that when I was at the Patriots game the other day. Now I had a few from tailgating, but right before a pick six, I said, "Boy, we could really use a turnover here." To my buddy, I said that to him, and he goes, "You're even better if it goes for a touchdown." And literally the next play. So like that was. You said it with like kind of the nation getting on notice not until after the Rose Bowl. They beat Oregon on the road, right, in the regular season.
Yep.
And when they took down Ohio State, I think still a lot of the college football world, like you were saying, was kind of getting on then. But it was like, man, if they can beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship, that was like Ohio State was on this revenge tour. Yeah. Even as national champs, because they hadn't beaten Michigan and they hadn't won the Big Ten. Well, they had just beaten Michigan. Mm-hmm. And so here comes the national champs saying, we haven't done this, we want to do this. And Indiana flat out just takes them out. I think at that point, a lot of us that follow college football and knew that Indiana was good was like, okay, this is the team. This is the team to beat. And yeah, Miami gives them a good run. I honestly didn't think it would be that close. I thought Miami showed a lot of guts coming back in that game. But how about the poetic nature of the final pick from a guy who's Booker T. Washington High School in Miami, in his hometown against the hometown team, the Mendoza angle.
From Miami. 2 of those were the Mendoza brothers. The other one was Pons, who had an absolute amazing night, and then the game-winning pick by Jamaria Sharp. Those are your 4 right there from Miami, having a great day. Congratulations to them. Who's on the Pete Sousa Show today?
Well, we've got our new teammate, Zach Gelb of 365 Sports. He's been doing a national radio show. He's obviously wall-to-wall college football. That is going to be most of our show today, Kevin, what we're talking about right now. Indiana is getting its day and then some on the Pete Sousa Show. We're going to talk about why this is just great for college football at a time where a lot of people are down in college football. And Zach will go wall-to-wall with the Signetti effect and just putting this not only in college football history, but in the context of sports history. This is one of the great stories we've ever had. So we'll have all of that on the Pete Sousa Show.
All right. Where can we find Pete Sousa Show?
It's going to be live on YouTube, Pete Sousa Show. It's going to be starting in just about 10 minutes. Pete will get on the air. So find us live on YouTube. You can find the interview clipped afterwards, and you can find us wherever you get your podcasts afterwards as well.
Awesome. Thanks very much, Cam. We will see you tomorrow. All right. Yes. So Pete Sousa Show after our show on YouTube on the Rogue Media Network. We have with us Buddy Vargas here playing some music for us. Buddy, thank you so much for being here and
It's my honor, man.
Sharing your music with us. Remind everybody, where can we find you on the social media, and maybe if you have any shows coming up that people might want to come out and see you.
Sure. You can go to buddyvargas.com. Got my road schedule there and got links to music and stuff at the Buddy Vargas, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Buddy Vargas. And I don't remember where I'm going to be this weekend. I do like 250 shows, 230 shows a year. So I think I'm in Lavernia, down South Texas, Lavernia, and then I can't remember, man. I'm all over the place, man.
Oh, that's great. So if you don't know, then you just go to your own website and
I'll look at my phone. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm here this weekend, But I was looking forward to getting out here, man. Thanks once again for the opportunity, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. We got time for one more, so why don't you play us out with a song here?
Sure. This is a brand new one. I hope to get this one recorded here in the next couple of weeks. I got sitting around the house saying, hey, Alexa, play some country music. And if you're in a sad mood and every song that Alexa decides to play for you is just tearing your heart up, you might relate to this one. It's called Another Missing You Song. If I could close my eyes to make you appear before me, we'd be alone together and we'd never be lonely. Well, I'd hold you close, you'd hold me tight. We'd drift off to dream together every night and keep falling. We'd never stop falling. But the radio plays another missing you song, and it hits me so hard, does me so wrong. I'm just missing you, baby. I'm missing you like crazy. We've been apart too long. Hey Alexa, don't you play another missing you, kissing you song. Well, I could use a good two-stepper, a dance hall burner, a wild or crazy one, but everything you play is wrong. It's nothing but murder on my heart, 'cause the radio plays another missing you song, and it hits me so hard, does me so wrong. I'm just missing you, baby. I'm missing you like crazy. We've been apart too long. Hey Alexa, don't you play another missing you, kissing you song. Instead of falling, you got me bawling. Oh no. Cause the radio plays another missing you song, and it hits me so hard, does me so wrong. I'm just missing my baby. I'm missing you like crazy. Well, it's already hard enough to be without my love. I'm just gonna turn you off. Hey Alexa, don't you play another missing you, kissing you song. Oh no, another missing you song.